to 7 buildings were distressed in Alaba market, but no more than 30 buildings were demolished. The president of the Alaba International Market of Electronics, Camillus Amadjoyi, has revealed that the Lagos State government demolished more than 17 buildings it had claimed was marked for demolition at the Alaba market. According to Camillus Amadjoyi, about 6 to 7 buildings were distressed in the market, and the Lagos State government marked those buildings actually for demolition, but when the demolition process started, more than 30 buildings, which included those that were not distressed, were demolished. Speaking further, Amadjoyi revealed that it is not true that demolished buildings were blocking the canal as being suspected. Amadjoyi stated that even the buildings had nothing to do with the canal and the drainage were demolished as well. Amadjoyi went on to disclose that Governor Hope Uzodinma constituted a committee that will look into what happened at the Alaba market. However, no member of the market is a part of the committee. He urged the governor to include members of the He encouraged and urged the governor to include members of the market in the committee because it is only the members of the market that knows what happened in the market. It's just it's a poor move, okay? With the not racial but tribal tensions in Lagos, of all distressed buildings, you go to a business marketplace. Not even, okay, fine. First of all, residential. I mean, you have a lot of banks that have, been exposed for having, structural defects. You don't go to that. But you then go to a predominantly Igbo business area and you decide to demolish the buildings just after the elections, right? It's like lack of context, lack of awareness of, okay, what is the effect of what you are doing? Of all the, it's crazy because you have people who live under bridges, you have people who, even landlords and big corporations who have not even been fined or even held accountable for making such, buildings with defects and pose dangers. So coming out and then realizing that actually the excuse was the buildings were blocking the canal, and whatever was there, and to find out that was not true, it's like, so what was the reason? Interestingly, you look at the comment section, and then the first comment here said, if you are not satisfied, then leave Lagos. Why do you have to be in Lagos? If you're not satisfied with Lagos government doing its if you're not satisfied with what the Lagos government is doing in Lagos, particularly Alaba market, your options to relocate to Onitsha or Ineri. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, a lot of cities in the world, for why Lagos is what it is because of how diverse it is. It's not because of one tribe taking over another person, another tribe. It's the fact that the diversity of business and investments make it a profitable place for you to actually grow. So what's the whole problem with our Igbos coming to say now Lagos is our land? No. So why are you feeling threatened? Lagos is not a village. They want a new modern market like we see all over the world. It's common with Igbos to not ever modernize their markets. It is the actual audacity, because you actually go to different parts of Lagos. And why is it like an Igbo thing? The whole country is so backwards. It's not even industrialized. It's not modernized in anything that we do. So why is it that when it comes to these markets, it's just an opportunity to then say, the Igbos should just go back to their states? And I'm like, you have countries in the world, like you even have, like in London, there's a place called Chinatown. And it's like, you literally have different Chinese restaurants and businesses. So do you then find that people in London are protesting and saying, the Chinese should go back? Because obviously when you have, progression and at the start, yes, people will be resistant. But why these countries in the world, and you saying modernized markets of the world, why they are where they are today is because of how diverse they are. And because of its diversity, it means you can draw more people into... I don't understand. Like, you're not looking to be progressive, and it shows the small-mindedness. Because if you want Lagos to remain, just for Yorubas, then it's like, what is the point? And to be honest, there's no problem with even governors or people going back to their states. But it's like the identity, even within a country, is such a problem. Like, it's so problematic. If you're outside the country and you identify as Nigerian, great. But even within Nigeria itself, you have people saying, I'm Igbo, I'm Yoruba, you're not meant to be here, this is my land, your land, your land. It shows at the core, we really are not united. At the core, we are not. And, everyone goes back to the amalgamation. But regardless, if we were, a united people that love to collaborate, and we had that nature within ourselves, or we even tried, not even having the nature, we even tried to be tolerant of one another, then what is happening now would not happen. And then, your governments will not use that as a tactic to win elections because they know they can divide you and divide votes. See? Very shameful. And you should be ashamed if you've fallen for that. We should preach love. Enough of this hatred all around. We need one another to grow in this country. At this point, it's very much like what is needed, because I think people have been hiding their true thoughts and true, definitions, meanings, and impressions of egos for quite a while. And it's not actually a new thing. It's just that the government played the tribal tactic and it worked. They knew it was already there. They just had to spark fire or set fire to those who, thought like that, who are actual bigots. And, so nothing is ever hidden. It's always been there. The situation just amplifies it. And it's very sad to see that, wow, a lot of people, especially in Lagos, really want Igbos to go back. Interesting. Put what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.